What's up, everybody? We're live. We have a very good card in a couple hours. We got UFC 280, Charles the Bronx versus Islam Makhachev. Um, let's do some quick picks. I'm late, but without further ado, let's just dive into this card, man. Um, Great card, and I got 4 bets in the card, all underdogs. So we'll be talking about it shortly. Let's do it. First fight of the night, we got Carol Hosa versus Lena Landsberg. Steven Glansberg should be bad. Yeah, man. I don't really know who's going to be picking Lena Landsberg here. I know Kara Holza had a bad fight last fight against Sarah McMahon, but I think she's going to get the job done here. I'm sure everyone's going to be picking her. She looks a lot in better shape. I think she has a huge striking advantage here. Landsberg has grappling, but I don't think she has the grappling to expose Carol Hosa. Carol Hosa has a good ground game, BJJ black belt, but he got exposed last fight against McMahon, but McMahon's a lot better than Landsberg. So give me Carol Hosa for the dub. Next fight, we got Muhammad Mokaev versus Malcolm Gordon. Just like the first one, I think everyone's going to be on Mokaev here. Kind of rep my Charles the Bronx shirt. Yeah, I got Mokaev as well. Either by submission or KO. I think Malcolm Gordon's pretty bad, so he looked pretty good last fight, but I got Mokaev. Next fight, we got Arm Petrosyan, AJ Dobson. This is a very interesting fight. Dobson lost a decision against Makun, who's a good fighter. He has the grappling advantage. Petrosyan's a good fighter, good striker, but we've seen that his grappling, is his weakness. If RoboCop, can't go out there and expose him on the mat, I don't think Dobson can. It's going to be a good fight. I think Dobson's no slouch. I think he'll be back. Yeah, I think it'll be, competitive at times, but I got Petrosyan getting this job, getting them out of there. So give me Petrosyan. I think he's the better striker. So I got Petrosyan for the win. Next fight, we got Abubakar Nurmagomedov versus Gazi Omargadzhiev. This is probably one of the toughest fights to call on the card. I think they're both jobbers. Akbar beat Jared Gooden last fight. Jared Gooden's not UFC material. And Gazi went out there and lost to Kyle, who we'll be talking about later. Very, very close fight. I'm going to go with Khabib's cousin, Akbar, just because, it's in High Dhabi. But I'm not confident at all. Next fight, Volkan Oezdemir, Nikita Krylov. I wish the line was a little better, but I like Krylov for sure. I think Volkan looked pretty bad last fight against Paul Craig, even though he got the job done. So give me Nikita Krylov. I'll go with the finish. Give him some quick picks. Usually I do a little longer breakdown, guys, but because I'm late, we're just going to get right to it, Last fight my bad. Second to last fight in the prelims, we got Makhmud Muradov versus Kyle Borralho. This is a good fight. I see a lot of people on the underdog here. Personally, I think Kyle Brajaro is just one of those fighters that you just don't want to fade right now. I faded the last fight with Petrosyan, and yeah, man, it wasn't a good play. I think Makhmud is a better fighter than Petrosyan, but my thing is he pulled a stunt last fight against GM3, and it's not that he got subbed on the mat, it's that he got broke. I mean, GM3 was beating him on the feet. GM3 hurt him on the feet. If GM3 is hurting you on the feet, I feel like Borralho, can do way worse than that. I think Borralho's a lot better than GM3. I think Borralho has better striking than GM3, better grappling. Kyle Borralho is a future top 10 guy, maybe even farther than that. So I think Kyle's either going to take him down or bust him up on the feet. Give me Kyle for the dub. Next fight, Bilal Muhammad, Sean Brady. First play of the night. I feel like Bilal Muhammad is getting disrespected here. I think he should be the favorite for sure. Brady is a good fighter. He's undefeated. I like the kid. He'll be back. But going out there and, losing the third round against Michael Chiesa, yeah, he got taken down and almost pounded out, saved by the bell. But Chiesa was busting him out on the feet and was rocking him on the feet. If Chiesa can do that, Bilal, I get it, does not have KO power, but Bilal is a very good technical striker. big cardio advantage here. I think Bilal's, the better fighter, beating the better competition, face better guys. And I think it's going to be really hard for Brady to take him down here. I think Bilal could take him down. And I got the guy who I think is, the better mixed martial artist, has more ways to win, more complete fighter. Give me Bilal Muhammad. I think he should be the favorite, like I already mentioned. First fight of the main card, we got Chookagian, Manon Fiorot. I'm going to go with Fiorot here. I think she's a better fighter. And I think that she cuts her style on Chookagian, so give me Fiorot. Next fight, Dariush versus Mateusz Gamrot. This is my second bet of the night. It's my first night. First bet, I got 3 units on Bilal plus 110. I got 3 units on Beneil at plus 165. I think that Beneil is a good fighter. I think that Gamrot is a good fighter too, but this is a huge step up from all the guys that Gamrot's been fighting. And I definitely think that Beneil's just a better striker. I think Beneil has a big advantage here on the feet, and they're both good grapplers. I think Gamrot probably is a better wrestler, but I don't really think Gamrot should take this fight down on the mat because Beneil's a legit BJJ black belt. I feel like a lot of people are talking about the long way out for Beneil, but I mean, Beneil's faced a better competition. I feel like Beneil's still 33 too, man. I just think Beneil's a really good striker, and a lot of people are counting him out here, man. I think the body kick's going to be there all day. Omargadzhiev definitely, hurt him in the body. So I like Mateusz Gamrot, and he's a good fighter. He probably has a better cardio here, but Beneil's paid his dues, and I feel like he has a big striking advantage here. Not only the body kick's going to be there, but the straight left, and Beneil's probably going to force him into a brawl, and I feel like that's a good for Beneil because Gamrot's striking is good, but I don't think it's better than Beneil's for sure. And he gets hurt, he got hurt in his last fight against Omargadzhiev. He got hurt against what's his name, Gamron. And I know Beneil's been knocked out before and all that, guys, but it's been a long time. I don't think Gamrot has the KO power to hurt him on the feet. I think Gamrot's going to have to go out there and out-grapple him and get the job done, and I think it's going to be a very tough task to do. So give me Beneil Dariush. I think he's going to knock him out, guys. Give me Beneil, KO. Next fight, we got Petrosyan, Sean O'Malley. I'm passing from this fight, but I feel like this is a very, very close fight. I mean, I've had a very tough time with this fight, man. I've been back and forth with this fight. If Petrosyan grapples, I think he can make this look pretty easy. I just don't really know if he's going to grapple. From a striking fight, it's a 50-50 fight. I mean, O'Malley plays the long-range game. He's the bigger fighter. He has the reach advantage. Has a great jab, great boxing. And, Petrosyan's pressure fighter, gets hit a lot. Good chin, good boxing. This is a very good fight between two good fighters and two good strikers. Petrosyan's fought and beat the better competition. This is a huge step up for O'Malley. Like I mentioned, I just don't know if Petrosyan's going to grapple. If he grapples, he's going to win this fight. But if he doesn't, it's going to be 50-50. And I'm going to go with the dog. I got Sean O'Malley. I think he eventually is going to knock out Petrosyan. Petrosyan's taking a lot of damage. I'll probably end up betting O'Malley, but yeah, man, something's telling me that O'Malley's going to get the job done. The thing with O'Malley is that he's just such a good striker, dude. Like everything about him, his movement, dude. I love it, dude. I think that he's a great fucking striker, and Petrosyan's a great fighter. I'm not taking any disrespect from him, but if he doesn't grapple, I think he's going to get knocked out. So give me Sean O'Malley, and I'm going to go with the KO. Co-main event, we got Aljamain Sterling, TJ Dillashaw. This is my third bet. Like I mentioned, I got 4 bets, all dogs so far. We got 3 units on Bilal, 3 units on Beneil. We got 3 units on Dillashaw, plus 160. I think TJ Dillashaw is the better fighter. I think that he definitely has a better striking. Aldo has, a lot of volume. His striking's improved, but I think Dillashaw hits way harder. I think Dillashaw's going to be landing the hardest shots. I think Aldo, cardio-wise, is close too because Aldo's notorious to slow down a lot in his fights. Dillashaw's gas tank's really good, and TJ looked pretty good against Sandhagen, man. It's a 50-50 fight. He got the job done. I think that it's going to be really hard for Aldo to out-grapple him. I mean, TJ's a legit grappler, a legit wrestler. I think both guys can take down each other. Aldo's the bigger dude. He has that good backpack and all that stuff, but I definitely think that TJ is the better striker, and I think that's what's going to win him the fight. I think he's going to land the harder shots. I think he can potentially knock out Aldo. I don't see Aldo hurting him on the feet at all. I think Aldo's going to have to out-grapple him to get the job done. This is a very close fight, guys. This is going to be, a very close fight. And in a fight like that, I got to go with the dog. So give me the guy who I think is the faster fighter and, the better striker. It's going to be super hard for Aldo to out-grapple him, man. So give me TJ Dillashaw. Let's look at the comments real quick. Dumb guy. It's cool to know deep down bro picks knows Arkansas. Nah, I like Arkansas, man. I don't know, Arkansas's cool. Brian, what's up, Brian? What up, Ear? I just joined the Tapology. Brian, what up? All right, man. Dumb guy, I don't really know who you are, but I'm going to get rid of you, dude. Yeah, man. I like Mr. Arkansas, so if you want to talk shit about him, then you can leave. What up, Ramirez? Joel C. from Fantasy Point of View, which fights to go the distance, Benny. What up, Danny? I see a lot of finishes in this card, guys. Main event, Charles the Bronx is on Makhachev. I got 3 units on plus 50. Charles the Bronx. Yeah, man. This is one of my most confident picks tonight. I like Islam. I think he's a good fighter. He hasn't fought anyone on the Bronx's level. I get he's a good grappler. He's, the project Khabib. I just think this is a bad matchup for him. On the feet, I got Charles all day. On the ground, I think Islam has a better wrestling. But does he want to go out there and take down a guy like Charles? Guys, this is the same guy that got, reversed from, Thiago Moises. He got swept. He got his back taken. If you're doing that against Thiago Moises, if this fight hits the mat, I feel like Charles is going to exploit him and get him out of there, man. I think this is a great matchup for Charles the Bronx. I think he has way better striking on the feet. I get it. Islam blankets, guys. He's a big guy. He's a good grappler. He could weigh on Charles the Bronx, but I just think the Bronx's ground game is so nasty. I think the Bronx going to hurt him on the feet. If it hits the mat, I think the Bronx could sweep him reverse, get on top, get him with the armbar. I got Charles the Bronx, either on the feet or on the mat. So there you guys go. My 4 bets: Bilal, the Bronx, TJ Dillashaw, and Beneil. Real recap my picks. We got Charles, we got Dillashaw, we got OMalley, we got Dariush, we got Fiorot, we got Muhammad, we got Kyle, we got Krylov, we got Akbar, Nurmagomedov, we got Petrosyan, we got Mokaev, we got Rosa. Thanks for tuning in. Long and breeze by that. I got to get some sleep because the fight's literally starting in like 7 hours. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. Peace out.